I don't think we'll get in trouble for making dad jokes now. This is episode 40 of the STEEPCAST.
The snowboard's been waxed and the chocolate is hot. STEEPCAST reporting with you live from the top of Mount Blanc. Snow missed me, making you miss me. Cause I'm hucking it up 12, I'll throw it into a misty.
The second Riders Republic developers blog should be up this Friday, and just like last time, we will have a video up right after. We will cover everything that they announce in the blog, and then next week we will discuss our thoughts.
TFG Slopestyle is right around the corner. All of those details will be available to you, and submissions will open all on the same day, Sunday, October 11th, just one day after the Skater XL finale.
And right now we're going to give you another hint at the new show, and I think you guys might be able to guess the title after this one.
We hope that you could guess that, but if you couldn't, we will do a name drop officially next week. And now, from a brand new home office with a brand new echo that I'm still getting used to, it's time for the Reddit Roundup!
The first post for this week is a little bit different, but is by far the most popular. It comes from Just Steep It, and he's asking if Ubisoft can add every single item that has been released in the game to the shop permanently. This is something I think would be really sweet and a nice way to cap off Steep, because there are a ton of outfits, skis, and other items that I either wasn't good enough to unlock during the world tours, or I just missed out on not playing for a few days to a week. So if you agree with that, head over there, give it an upvote, add your comments, and maybe Ubisoft will see it.
Yeah, super important that we all go and upvote that post from Just Steep It. Up next, we have a video from JSSTRTT getting into some fallen rocks here. Okay. First one always good, second one. Third one always gives me troubles. Ooh, left, right, left, gets the fourth. Fifth's all good. Coming up to the valley and, well, yeah, we've all been there. Oh, and the disrespect from the friend.
Good old fallen rocks. Thirdly, from CH31S1E, we have a collection of photos that they took, and these are all beautiful. The first picture, we've got beautiful oranges and pinks. Looks like to be Japan. Snowboarder just taking a rest at the top of the hill. Second, we got a nice dragon carved out in the rock side, a little hidden spot. Third, we've got some pop-in colors. We got the purples, the oranges. Looks like the antlers and the crossed skis. The fourth one, another gorgeous sunset picture with popping oranges and pinks. Seems to be the theme of this collection. And the final one, switching it up, going with the yellows. And this is a top-down look. The backflip, one of our favorite tricks.
From Inspectra Gadget, we have a screenshot that honestly looks like it could be a billboard campaign for Riders Republic as well. They titled it, "This is Our Playground," and if this doesn't make you want to jump on a board and log a couple hours in game right now, there's something wrong with you. This is breathtaking. And I can just see those 50 riders from the Riders Republic trailer just barreling over the mountain after that girl has her fist in the air. Time to play, let's go!
And capping off this week, we have a picture from Jordan0809 of jumping together is sometimes better than jumping alone. We've got the wingsuit man jumping next to what I hope to be as a base jumper. Otherwise, he's forgetting something. I hope he's got a clear landing spot down below.
Yeah, I really hope his friend wasn't like, hey, yo, I want to go on this jump too, and just leaves the skis up at the top there. Jeez, oh man. Thank you once again to all of the love coming out of r/steep. Keep it up. The game isn't dead yet. It's never going to be dead. We're still going to be pulling incredible screenshots from this subreddit as well as Riders Republic when we make the name change. So thank you once again to all of the creators over there on Reddit. Now let's head on over to the main topic. So we totally have a topic for this week's main topic. Absolutely. 100%. We're on top of it this week. Hey, Mitch, unrelated to that topic that we have definitely prepared, have you been playing Among Us at all?
I have played a little bit of Among Us. Where are you going with this? Have you?
Oh, yeah. My Fortnite squad and I have been hitting Among Us super hard. Absolutely loving it. It's such a simple game. It's great. But anyway, Riders Republic isn't even out yet. Should the developers work on implementing elements of Among Us as like a side game in Riders Republic? How would that work? How would that go down? Would it even be possible?
Is this the episode where we're just going to make wild assumptions about what this game's actually going to be, and they're going to be nowhere close to real or even things that people want?
Oh, 200%. I mean, look, we're going to be getting more into all of the news and the actual things that are going on as we get closer to the release date. But I think now is as good a time as any. It's 40 episodes. We've hit a landmark. Let's have some fun with the main topic. Let's make some wild suggestions for the developers. And I return to my question of Among Us. How does it enter the Riders Republic universe?
Well, if we're doing a social deduction type game in Among Us, kind of like that, you could either be in a cabin trying to last out a snowstorm, or maybe it's kind of like Werewolf Within, I think it's called, or just Werewolf. There's a bunch of different versions where one of you is a Yeti or an abominable snowman or something, and everyone has to figure out who it is before you get to all of the other players.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I really like, do you think that that would be something the community would enjoy though? Because, I mean, of course, it's just a wild ask. We're just throwing it out there. But I think a minigame like that would be a ton of fun up there. I mean, the chases that you could have with all of the different sports and everything that we're going to be having, like someone's on a snowboard, someone's on a bike, and they need to catch one another. That could result in some incredible gameplay.
I think I have the best gameplay idea for you, though.
Yeah, please share.
It starts off with everyone's two favorite words: Battle Royale.
Boom. There it is.
But
I didn't say it. I wasn't going to say it. Mitch said it, not me.
It gets way better. So you start at the top of one of the mountains, kind of like the 50-person downhill race.
Okay.
And a side note, now I'm wondering if in the 50-person races, if you wipe out, if you're eliminated, or if you just get back up and you're in last place. I don't think they've said anything about that either way, but that would be kind of an interesting spin. My idea was starting at the top of the mountain, and then everyone's riding down, right? And Avalanche is also chasing you down the mountain.
Okay.
But for every trick that you land, like you get like freestyle tricks, you hit ramps. If you land them cleanly and you pull off a cool combo, you then gain speed for another couple seconds. So the bigger you go, the faster you're going to get down the mountain. Gives yourself more of a buffer, because if you fall down, you might get caught in the snow.
Gotcha. Okay, that sounds interesting. So would there be any included power-ups or anything? Like would we be adding anything additional to the gameplay for this game mode other than the speed boost like you were saying?
Maybe I'm picturing like Mario Kart when you're going to pick up a power-up where there's just a line of boxes going across. Maybe every, 1,000 feet or whatever arbitrary distance you want to pick, each of those power-up boxes switches the sport you're currently doing. So you have to aim for the one that you want. If someone takes it, then it might randomize to another sport. So maybe you're cruising down on the skis, and then all of a sudden you get stuck with the bike even though you're still in the snow. So now you're trying to work through that. Or you get switched over to the snowboard, or maybe you get really lucky, hit one of those golden boxes, and you're switched over to the rocket skis for like 30 seconds.
Yo, you are screwed if you get base jump.
And this is the mode that they bring sled back for, so someone gets stuck with the sled trying to outrun the snow.
Yes! Oh man, I love this idea. 100% I am totally on board. I love when I pose a very simple question and then you use all of your brain to come up with something that actually makes sense. I wanted the little dudes from Among Us to just be running around on the mountain like Fall Guys and just killing each other randomly. That's where my head was, and you pulled out an entire mini game just right out from under your desk. Don't know how you do it.
Well, speaking of Fall Guys, we could actually bring back Winterfest and have obstacle course races down the mountain too.
Oh, and would you look at that? I think we're out of time for the main topic this week. Winterfest did it. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you next week. Go on.
But the way you make Winterfest better in this scenario is once you're eliminated, you get access to snowball cannons on the side of the map. So you can shoot giant snowballs at everyone else that's still left in the race.
And Mitch is batting 2 for 2 today, ladies and gentlemen. He turned it around. Huge, massive snowball cannons. How big are we talking? Like a 10-foot ball, a 20-foot ball?
I mean, there's varying sizes. Maybe we're going with 3 feet, so it's still hard to hit someone, but enough to knock them off their feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you made Winterfest cool. You 100% turned it around for me. If Winterfest has snowball cannons, you can even shoot those huge pillows that have like the sushi rolls on the sides of them, like the little graphics of the sushi rolls. You could be firing those things too. I really think we need to take one element from each game that was released during quarantine and implement it to every single video game that comes out next year.
Well, what else was released? Do you have any other ideas?
Is it a cop-out move if I say Skater XL came out and it had keyframes? So if Riders doesn't have keyframes,
Whoa! I think we're getting a little too heated on that one. That's a soft topic. I'm really hoping those keyframes make it though.
Well, and you could also do like something as simple as fishing from Animal Crossing. You know, we're in the national parks, so obviously there's going to be rivers and different water elements throughout these mountains. Why not throw a fishing pole out there so we can sit and take a break with our friends and catch a couple river fish?
Sure, and you can build a little friendly village with personal friends like Sam Berger and Amy Taylor from the original Steep game.
Yeah, but that dude from the Riders trailer that's wearing the chrome pants, he's the guy that collects your rent. So make sure you pay it on time or else he's coming and doing that dance until you give him cash.
Another interesting system they could try to implement would be the live weather in time from Microsoft Flight Simulator, where it tries to map out like the precipitation, the clouds, and the snow that's on the ground.
Honestly, I don't think any of these are super out of reach. Like, I think they could do a couple of these. It might not be as specific as Bing weather maps from Microsoft, but I mean, it could come close enough. Like if it's sunny or cloudy.
It would be interesting to kind of see that, but there might be a lot of crappy days that you don't want to be out on the slopes. But I think I saved my personal best for last, so my idea is going to be called Grooming Simulator in Riders Republic.
Yes.
All you do is drive the snow groomers on the mountain and just have to groom the entire trail, top to bottom, Mammoth Mountain, exactly the way you want it to. Maybe once you earn enough money, do that long enough, you actually get to start building some features like little parts in the parks.
Yes, please. Oh, I mean, how many hours have we spent in Farming Simulator? Over multiple versions of the game, I might add. We have multiple versions of Farming Simulator where we both just get together and we build a farm and we drive tractors. It's incredible. But a follow-up question to that would be, how much would you pay for a Grooming Simulator DLC for Riders Republic?
Honestly, with as much as I've gotten into Flight Simulator, I'd probably pay another $60 for that. You know, if I could just sit down in my cat or the snow groomer, use an actual joystick and maybe a throttle, whatever they use inside that thing, and then just drive up and down the mountain slowly grooming. It would be like a little Zen garden you get to play with.
Yeah, good. We both agree on the price point. I would pay $60 more of my hard-earned money to just be able to ride around in one of those little machines. I don't even know brand names of those machines or like what's the best to look out for. Yep, we're on Parsec and Mitch is feverishly Googling snow machines, trying to figure out some manufacturer names. This is what this week's main topic has devolved into. We're going to wrap up this little tidbit of information on snow grooming machines, and then we will get on with the rest of SteepCast 40. Okay, so what have you found here? It looks like you found a company called Prinoth. If you want to watch along with us, follow along on prinoth.com.
Yeah, I just pulled up their product page, and there's a ton ton of different ones to pick from. There's the Alpine Groomer, there's the part construction machines, there's the one designed just for transportation and getting skiers and snowboarders to those unreachable places. There's the Antarctic one that goes over mostly ice. We've got cross country for making those trails. There's even one for an indoor ski slope, and finally one for grooming trails for snowmobiles.
Well, there you have it. We are on a website where we could purchase a multi-$1,000 snow grooming machine. I don't, that trail grooming one, does it just like attach to the back of a snowmobile, or is that an actual machine that preps those trails? Because it's just a picture of a snowmobile. All of the rest of them are the machines doing their actual job, and trail grooming is people enjoying the job that the machine did. Does the machine actually exist? Oh, yep, there it is. I know you were all clamoring to get the answer to that question, but yes, it is the Husky and the Bison model are the two that can do trail grooming. So there you go. If you're in the need for a $400,000 snow grooming machine, go ahead and visit our friends over at prenoth.com. Maybe we can get them to sponsor an episode of STEEPCAST. So sorry, we didn't have anything prepared this week. I have been busy with a move. We moved from an apartment into a townhouse, and it's wonderful. We absolutely love it. The cats are getting adjusted to the new place. And like I said earlier, I have nothing on the walls in my office, so there's just an echo bouncing all over the place. So we're going to try and fix that in the upcoming weeks. But thank you for sticking with us for 40 straight weeks. Sometimes we have a main topic, and sometimes this happens. We definitely have more STEEPCAST up next with the weekly challenge.
I'm still here. When my eyes clear up, I will go outside.
The topic for this week's weekly challenge was an in real life recreation of any picture you could find in Steep, suggested to us by Flair. There are a couple of submissions, and I know some people said they might have some late ones sliding in, so we may not say their names, but we may have them in the video anyways. But we'll kick it off with the first one we received from Steepest Legend, and we've got a skier going off a massive kicker with the snow trail pulling a grab. Looks like he got it very close to the grab he's doing.
That is the most colorful lens flare I have seen in any picture. I'm sorry I sound like a broken record talking about lens flares, but seriously, has anyone seen a picture with more colors attached in the lens flare? We have another recreation coming to us from Flair, and this one is not 100% an authentic recreation in-game, but I think we can let it slide. It looks like he took that little feature off of the original post and put it onto a picture in Steep. I still got to give him credit though. It still looks incredible.
I'm hoping we can see more of these photos in Riders Republic with those thick forests that they have.
Oh yeah, and just one additional thing to add on to our list of requests from the main topic. It'd be really cool to have like a Polaroid filter with, you know, all of the static and everything over in Riders. I just really think that that's the kind of vibe that those canyons bring to mind.
And the final submission for now is from Steepest Legend of him in a wingsuit, matching the picture with the GoPro cam facing backwards, which of course is a camera in Steep, so pretty spot on. Even the location looks pretty similar.
Just a full-on round of applause for all of our artists this week. Just fantastic job. I love that you guys are still passionate enough about this game to take the time out, throw a couple of pictures into Photoshop, and submit to a Discord channel. Well done. Thank you so much for all of these. So much fun to see these weekly challenges every single week. Speaking of them, next week's weekly challenge is grinds. We've never done a grinding specific challenge, so shoot us a video, shoot us a picture, whatever you would like. Focus on a grind. The following week is going to be grabs. Same thing, pictures, video, highlight a great grab.
You can, of course, submit your weekly challenges to our Discord page in the weekly challenge submission channel. And if you haven't found it yet, over on our Discord channel, there is also a place to submit your questions for us to answer.
This week, we got some crazy hard-hitting questions from our buddy Steepest Legend. First up, what is the best Marvel movie? Steepest Legend said his was Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'd probably have to agree with Steepest Legend right now, just because they haven't made a Hawkeye-only movie, and that would take the top spot for me, so it would either be Guardians of the Galaxy or Black Panther.
You guys are both thinking of all of the new Marvel movies, and while that is totally fine, they are all incredible movies, you are forgetting that Marvel was around in the 80s, and they created a nightmare titled Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck is a 1986 sci-fi comedy that I did not see any comedy in this movie whatsoever. This is the scariest movie that I've ever seen. And my girlfriend loves scary movies. We have all of the classic horror films. Howard the Duck keeps me awake at night. Seriously, if you haven't seen it, you really need to drink a beverage if you are of age and sit down and watch this monstrosity with at least 2 other friends. You cannot watch this alone.
Well, that seems to be the thing of nightmares based on the picture I found Google searching it, so we'll go to his other question. What is the best Pirates of the Caribbean movie? And his is Dead Man's Chest.
I still have to go with the OG, The Curse of the Black Pearl from 2003. I mean, just one line sticks out from that movie more than any other line in the entire series. "Hello, Bobbit," is still just ingrained in my head. That is a movie scene that I will never forget. And that movie was dark to be a Disney movie. I remember watching that way back. I think I was in 3rd or 4th grade when that came out, and I was genuinely afraid. Like, it was gory, it was scary. Oh, I can't get enough. I love it. I love pirates, just not the Pittsburgh kind.
And I'm going to go with Dead Man's Chest on this one. I remember that movie much more, especially with Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman being chased by the Kraken, and it also has that escape from the cannibals chase scene down the entire beach that's still used today.
Thank you so much, Steepest Legend, for those 2 incredible questions. We want to know what your favorite Marvel movie and what your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean movie is. You can leave a comment down below, or we can discuss it and hash it out over in the Discord.
Another very important question you have to answer is, what completely unrelated video game do you want to add to Riders Republic?
Yes. That one is way more important than answering the Marvel or Pirates questions. Yeah, just answer that one. What do you want to see in Riders Republic? Thank you all so much for sticking with us through 40 weeks of STEEPCAST. We started this out as just practice, getting ready for something off in the near distance. And, well, Riders Republic has shown itself to the world, and we could not be any more excited to start a brand new game after having almost an entire year to tech this out with you guys. So thank you for giving us your feedback and for participating in this, allowing us to truly get ready for Riders Republic.
And if you haven't found us already, we are on Instagram at Nick and Mitch YT, on Twitter at Nick or Mitch, on Twitch at twitch.tv/Nick and Mitch. We have our Discord channel linked below, and you could probably just search us on Google at Nick and Mitch and find some stuff. I know someone was watching a lot of my old YouTube videos and bringing up some memories, so...
Someone posted in the Discord one of your old videos, and honestly, I don't think I ever watched it before. It was weird. It was hilarious. They haven't found my videos yet, so I still have some hope. There are some cringy videos of me playing some drums on a YouTube channel, which will go unnamed.
And don't worry, guys, because I will post the link to that hidden channel once we hit 500 subs. Or you can just go right now to youtube.com/OakleyFlax. That's it for the week. My name's Mitch. He's Nick, and we'll see you on the slopes.
Oh, you butt!